Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a little bit of Lightning Lad gameplay. Now, I say lad because, well, the gear I have isn't exactly fitting of a lord or a man. I mostly just have an extra pair of white gloves I found sitting around and a green spellbook I got from a vendor. I had to meditate there quick because I wanted to test out Chain Lightning's damage on the dummy in lobby. I think it did about 50 damage, which is pretty nice, but also not crazy because I don't think the dummy has any resist. Oh, see there that I didn't have any gloves, I just found a pair in that first chest there, so I only brought in a spellbook, which is pretty much mandatory for a wizard. You'll see here that pretty new to using Chain Lightning. I missed the range that first time I used it, so I'm a dingus, but second time I hit it, got both the goblins, and looks like combined with a lightning strike, it took out the first one, but the second one needed a couple goblins, or because the second goblin needed a couple staff smacks. So it seems like maybe the second strike of Chain Lightning does a little bit of less damage. Either that or maybe Lightning Strike did more damage around the center when I hit the first goblin. Now, one thing you'll always want as like a lower level wizard when you don't have a dagger or magic sword or quarterstaff or something to clear with is meditate, because you're going to be using your spells to do damage and clear rooms as much as possible. So especially when you bring Magic Missile, you're going to want to be meditating between every room to make sure you have charges up either for damage on other players as they run at you, or to clear some more dangerous mobs from safety. And if you don't have Arcane Shield, which you won't because you run Meditate, you'll have to dodge and cancel your Magic Missile when you're getting shot at by a bow goblin or skeleton or one of the shamans. So it'll cost you maybe 2 charges to kill them instead of 1. But that's fine because you have Meditate. A quick Lightning Strike and zap here. A couple staff bonks, take that goblin out. Get my book out for safety just in case. I looked at that door because I think I heard some shenanigans going on in the other room, but I'm pretty broke, so I decided to grab some loot quick before I go out there. Meditate just to make sure I got all my spells. Longer fights, you can burn through a lot of them. And bam, got them all back. Look around, immediately you see a wizard running around down there, getting chased by, it looks like, either another player or a bunch of goblins. So I decided to fire up the Chain Lightning on him, but before it finishes charging, he gets out of range. I zap the goblins closer to me, and it can chain off to him. I don't think any other spell could have got that kill. I see a warrior running up the stairs. Hit him with a zap, looked like he was pretty low from the goblins or traps. Then I've got to start clearing out these goblins all around here. I don't want to burn too much, so I just jump down for a second. Maybe use the traps down here to kill him. Save some spells. See that Chain Lightning kill? Like I said, I don't think another spell could have got that kill. Zap or Lightning Strike weren't long enough range. Magic Missile and Fireball were too slow. He was starting to get behind something. So I was on the Chain Lightning hype train after I hit that kill. It felt so good to use it like that and get the finish off. And I found a nice pair of gloves off that dead skeleton man. Extra magic damage so that my spells have a little bit more kick to him. Finish off the goblins that massacred this fighter. Grab some heals off him, some treasure, but there's nothing really else good gear-wise. Here's a ranger that died that I didn't even see until now. Again, all he had was a little bit of gold, and then just run around picking up the spoils of my success. I'm running out of zaps, which are very important for fights because they're quick damage. So I meditate up to get those back, just in case someone rolls up on me or I need to finish off goblins easily. And bam, got them all back. So you'll see that meditate is really useful when you want to just battle with mostly spells. If you want to do more close range up, Arcane Shield is very helpful. If you want to do like Ignite Dagger stuff, popping that before you go invis since it lasts a while. I hear a cleric doing clericy things over in this corner. See, it looked like he was healing himself, so maybe he's either distracted or low. Cast haste so I can keep up or get away from him. I catch him with his pants down because he's resting and he didn't want any part of that. Got the free zap on him. Hit him with another one. Looks like he's healing up. I run away because a staff bonk or two and I would be down. Hit the invis, but it looks like he was just trying to spook me so he can run up and heal. Keep the haste up. Run over a trap. I have bad awareness. Try to chain lightning, but there's like no corpses around him to zap, to hit him. I maybe could actually hit the warrior on the stairs now that I think about it. That would have been pretty neat to try. But I decided to back off, pop a couple pots, shield pot, get back over here again. I try to chain lightning and step over the trap because I'm a moron. He makes a break for it, but I call down the lightning under him, and it just smites him as he's trying to run up those stairs. I was actually so hype on that kill too. Again, I don't think another kill could have got that because he was running up the stairs. I had no line of sight on him. Maybe Fireball could have done a little splash through the stairs, but I don't think it would have killed him. So just having the lightning to call under it and take him down was amazing. Honestly, these spells were doing so good for me this round. Way better than I expected. Because normally you see the staples of like Fireball, Magic Missile, and Zap.
What the fuck?
I try to sit down for a second and get a quick rest. But it turns out not everything was cleared. This Goblin Shaman was still running around. I decided to just hop down, maybe lose aggro with invis so I can heal up a bit, because I'm not going down. I hear a portal, but it sounds like it's above me, maybe in another room. So I decide to heal up so that I can afford to run through the zone and hopefully find it, or maybe get hit by some mobs as I'm opening it. Get those bandages going. I opt for a haste here instead of a bandage, so that I can get out of the zone sooner. It's like a pseudo heal because I don't take as many ticks of damage. I think the portal might have spawned in here, so I check it out quick, but it just got some spiders, so I decided to nope out of there because those are a pain to clear as a wizard. Your melee attacks are clunky and slow, and burning spells on infinitely spawning spiders is not a very good use of your time. Decide to keep my health up again, just in case there's any mobs or other players in the mobs that want to harass me while I try to find this portal I heard. I look around for it, maybe it spawned in here above me. Doesn't seem like anyone was up here in this room because these death skulls are still flying around. Nice and full. Pop the haste again to keep out of the zone sooner. I decided to drop down here, and smack my way through a couple of these crates to check if the portal spawned on this level. Low on spell, so hopefully I don't run into any other players I need to run away from. But luckily, open up that door, and this portal is sitting pretty for me right here, right inside the zone, and I open it up, and I get out. Well, alright, if you enjoyed that, leave me a like. I'll be playing more wizard gameplay, maybe putting out some guides, or playing another lightning game with higher gear. Later.